Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Sim Airport. We are now playing we're trying to build Dubai International Airport, or a replica of it. And so we've had some flights come in and we're still working on it, and now the June patch has arrived, and now we're in a bit of trouble. Because going through the notes for the June patch, this whole entire setup that I've got going on over here will no longer seem to work. So as a first off, we're gonna need to trim back on the on the taxiway. So this double taxiway system is no longer going to work. So what I can immediately do is let me immediately demolish at least all of that. Okay, so we'll get rid of all of that. I am thinking I'm going to demolish towards from the inside. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll demolish there. We'll go there. We'll demolish all of that. That's okay. We're going to demolish all of this. Yeah, that's fine. That's going to work. We'll immediately get rid of that. We'll demolish all of this. And I'm going to do it from the inside again on this side. Gonna do that, gonna do that. There we go, and we'll get rid of those ones. Okay, now on this side I'm gonna do on the inside too, because that means we can actually fit some of these small gates up here, which I'm liking the idea of. Actually, so for that reason we didn't want to do it on this side. So for that reason, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for demolish on the inside. Okay, like so, and like so. So that's actually a little bit funny gonna be. So let's do that for now and see how that goes. What I'm not too sure what we're gonna do. Okay, this is fairly easy. We're just going to get rid of all of that. That's no problem. Okay, so the complex piece is this section in the middle here. Because if we get rid of this side, we need to redo that. So I don't think that's what we're going to do. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get rid of this. And accordingly, that means we're going to have to get rid of that. Well, actually, hang on. Let's cancel this. We will start getting rid of all of those others because they're less of a problem. It's not. It just doesn't work the way we want it to work. So it means we can't have two directions, but we can have one direction. So we'll get running. The other thing is now with the new patch. Yeah, that's what's playing here. The new patch. Now they've got. Now there's connecting passengers. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find a way in which we can get these people to feed back into this side. So that is indeed what I'm going to start planning out over here. So let's so the work guys are already going nuts, so we'll have to move these. They're going to be a bit of a pain, but we'll move them nonetheless. We'll move them. And the work guys can go ahead, do their thing, get all of that sorted out. So we've got the single taxiway there. Okay, what I want to do is we need to build a little something, and we may have to build it actually on both sides and feed it in on the sides. I think that's kind of what I'm gonna aim for over here. So what I want is I want a security area. So give me the planning tool. We'll just go with yellow. So I'm thinking a security area. Yeah, something like that maybe, as well as something like this. Okay, and we'll add that piece and we'll open this up so that they can go straight into there. Okay, so what do we need to do is I'm thinking, so grab this stuff. Let's get the security, the remote bag scanners. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll get this set up. I'm not going to go a staggered arrangement on this side. We can do same thing on that side too. I'll see how we do it. But what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to be able to process a few people through here. Actually, yeah. So if we start with, let's go down a level so we see what our spacing is. So we need like 2 spacing in order to, before the wall. Okay, so if we're going to run a wall up here, okay, then we need like one spacing, 2 spacing there. So that is about right. Okay, something like that, like that, like that. Okay, and I could do an extra one over there. Let's flip it around and we'll do the same thing on this side. Now it's wall. Okay, now 2 spacing. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. We'll get some security set up in here so we can actually feed people back from the one side to the other side. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel these. Let's start with the 1 first, but we'll maintain some room for the other guys. Okay, so let's get rid of these quickly. So we'll just do the 1 set over there. I'll also start building some walls. So I'm gonna do that as a setup. I'm gonna run some walls through there and some walls through there. Okay, so we'll start with that. The thing that I'm wondering about this whole setup now is, let's get metal detectors in place. The thing that I'm wondering about is if we need ticketing as well, or whether we only, look, I cannot actually do baggage from here. So what we'll have to do is we'll just do, I don't think we need ticketing. Should we need ticketing? I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear because I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Oh, and then we need some ID check stands. ID check stands, and of course people are going to start manning these things straight away. Meaning we are going to struggle to keep everything manned if we don't immediately staff these things. Okay, so there we go. That's going to be our primary means to get back into this side. And what I'm going to be very sure of is I don't want people to be coming from there into this area. That'll be an absolute disaster. So I don't know how it's going to work. I just don't know how it's going to work. Everything else is kind of seemingly working. We're getting rid of all of these taxiways. So it's still working with the double taxiway. It's just not going to work as intended. Because now the way it works, and maybe I should have explained that when I started ripping these things apart. Let's see, something coming in. The next plane that comes in, I'll try and illustrate or try and show what the change is and it's creating. So I've got a double taxiway over here. I mean, there are routes, double routes. That setup should be fine, I believe. Though we may at some point want to move these things a bit. Okay, so with this with this plane moving around, what is happening is the tile that the plane is in, it actually now takes up all the adjacent tiles. So it takes up that tile that it's in, it takes up this tile, it takes up that tile, but it also takes up this tile, and it would also take up that tile if there was a tile of taxiway. So in taxiways it's always going to take up tiles like this. So now that means another plane can't pass this plane over here, which is fair enough. It's a bit of a gaming thing. So what you need to do now to get dual taxiways, you need to space them appropriately. So you need one taxiway over here and then another taxiway a little bit further away, so that they can then route on both sides of those. Okay, so that's what it's gonna be like. Okay, going all the way to that one. Good stuff. Our construction workers is doing their thing, I'm guessing. Excellent. New people are coming in. So, and now they can't start routing if they're gonna, apparently they're smarter now, so the AI for the planes are much smarter now, so they can't start routing unless they can take all the areas that they need. Okay, we're probably getting a plane coming in now. I'm going to try and do this piece. Oh man, so the one thing that I quickly have probably forgotten about is that I need to go underground to have a look at this, because this whole thing has to move now. So that maybe from a foundation point of view, I should probably get cracking on doing that. So they will be the new spot for this will be where exactly? Right out there. Right out there. So at the very least, I'm gonna need a little bit more room. Well, we don't need it to be huge though. So let's just do something like say so. So start doing that piece, and we'll maybe just move it forward a little bit. I'm gonna have to do a similar thing right over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do, yeah, let's just do that. Okay, let's just do that. It's a little bit bigger than I probably need. We're gonna need to do a similar thing over here. Let's get our foundations going straight away. We'll just extend what we have got going over here, right like that. Let's get that one in place, and a similar thing right over here. So let's do, that might be a little tight, but I think that should do the trick, right? Let's put that in place and see what happens. Okay, so there's a few things coming in. There's a plane coming in right there. Routing is not per se a problem. Oh, and now I think if I build taxiway now, it actually indicates the block, right? So that area has to be clear. And there are a few things that don't necessarily have to be clear of it, like hangars is one of them. Though it doesn't make too much sense to me that that is the case. Perfect. So yeah, now it'll work much better. Oh, all of this up and running. Aha, good stuff. Okay, what I need to do is I probably need to zone this as kind of a secure area. So let's grab security. I'm gonna run that through there and into there. Okay, and what I'm kind of thinking is exit channel. I need to somehow, can it be placed inside or adjacent to a security zone? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just take the security zoning away over there, and then we'll just run it through there. So let's get, because we don't actually need that. So secure exit. And what I effectively need to do is make sure that people can only go in one direction. So if we do that, I'm hoping that that means I can open up over here and people won't actually be able to rush through in that direction. That is going to be crazy. I'm just going to check. They didn't mention anything about one-way doors or anything like that. Yeah, and I still don't have anything like that. So it's I still can't actually make sure that it only goes into one direction. What I'm going to do is let's add a few queues over here, and things can kind of keep going. I'm going to add a few queues over here, and we'll just try and do them about, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll do 2 queues over here and then one for business class between these two, or first class. So what we'll do is we'll just run it up like that, like so. Up to about there, I'm guessing. Yeah, like so, and back a little bit, like that. I think should do the trick. Then a similar thing right from there, up and over, and like so, and there, and just up a little. And then one more over here for the business class or first class guys. Fairly central, I think that's okay. So up like that, over in this direction, all the way to there, and just up a little. There we go. So those are our queues. So let's quickly assign those queues. So assign it to, and this is only going to be coach, so assign it there. Assign it there and assign it there. This one is gonna go here, which is again gonna be coach, so assign it there, assign it there, and assign it there. And then these two are gonna go here, which is flight crew and first class, and they're there. Perfect. Now what we need to do is we need to assign all of these things to one another. Assign to here. Actually, we just need to go this thing. Let's go there, assign and assign. And we go here and assign and assign. There, assign and assign it there, assign and assign. Like that and like that, like that and like that, and like so and like so. And of course we need a remote security station, which I believe is probably best up here somewhere in the corner, out of the way. Yeah, we'll do something like that, so we'll get that built and we'll see about getting that in place. I'm wondering, are we getting people to do the loop around, coming out of here going around that way? I'm going to keep an eye on it, see if these new planes coming in, whether they are actually having people, because apparently now 10% of people, yeah, there they go, loop around. So we'll sort out the loop. Oh, and what I could do, can I follow someone? Perfect. I want to see if they redo the ticketing piece, or if they just run straight through to security. Oh yeah, oh yeah, what the hell is going on over here? What are they saying? Body scanner has got no security guards. Okay, so I'm down on security guards. So just going straight through security again. Okay, good stuff. Nice. Okay, so that means whatever we're doing will work. Let me quickly go up top here, because are we now manning? Yeah, we started manning stuff here. Is that built? Not quite yet. So let's grab, how many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many do I have? Got like 8 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2, 16, 17 more security guards. 17 more, that brings me up to 60. Got a small army of security guards now. Anyway, hopefully we should move through that fairly quickly. So now they can just join here and go back up to the gate, so that they can start boarding wherever is required. Well, the guy's going to come and build this. We still need to move a few things around. Going to have some passengers get out of this one. Going to need to move a fair bit of stuff here. I can already start looking into moving this. We can obviously clear that piece there. So let's clear that section through there. We will clear this section through here. And we can come and clear this one. And similarly, oh, they're still busy on that one. Okay, well guys, do your thing. It's going to take us a bit of time just to get things up and running again, including the stuff for the new patch. Perfect, we're getting our security gates through here. Okay, now what I want to see, oh, I can't open that until I get this in place and these things operating. I don't think I can open that up just yet, but that'll be our starting point to allow access back into to it. So I don't think ticketing is a requirement here just yet. So we're getting some more staff here making their way here. I could change out one of these. Let's change out one of these for a staff door, shall we? Let's dismantle that one. I'm quite keen on seeing what that does. So let's say this one we're going to assign here, there, all and everywhere. Okay, so hopefully once that thing is manned, I want to take this thing out and put a staff door in there. So potentially staff can then go in both directions. I really hope that'll actually be the way it works. These guys are people going around. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a fair bit of people coming around. Not that much though. But anyway, I'm building for the future over here. We want to see a fair bit of allowing a fair bit of access right here. There you go, up and running. That's done. So let me quickly grab a staff door. So staff door, and see about putting that in there. A staff door, so no one else but staff can go through there. Hopefully once that is in place, these guys can't actually go through towards this side. Oh, someone missed their flight. Yeah, sorry guys, I think things are pretty hectic at the moment, not necessarily working. Those guys were probably still on their way and making their way through the whole thing to come back around. I think that was part of the issue here. So let's get those things in place. Let's get the planning out of the way so we don't have it as yellow as it is anymore. Leave the planning on the other side up and running though, so we can see that we're still planning to do the same thing on that side. So as soon as this thing opens, and that's it for the day, so we really shouldn't see too much more action. We'll get through the night or whatever, and then tomorrow this will be open for business, I believe. Yeah, there it comes. Okay, there we go. So that's in place. So what I'll do is I'll just take we'll just clear out that section right over there. Maybe put in a door. I think that's probably a good idea for us to put in a door in there, just so people don't necessarily rush by looking at security. It feels about right. Okay, what I wanted to do now is actually move some of this stuff. I'll go downstairs, get that to be cleared away. The others should now have been cleared. So what we'll do is we'll in order for us to move the baggage bay, we'll need to actually go up and get rid of all of this. So let's demolish all of these taxiways. And why is this plane still here? Can we get it to leave? So we'll get rid of all of that. Thank you guys, do your thing. You're very much delayed. You're still, oh, you're actually still boarding a few people. 100% boarded in the end, just a little bit late. Get out of the way. There you go, out of the way. Okay, so with that done, what I'll need to do is let's dismantle this, and we'll have to reassign it pretty quickly. And we'll dismantle that one, and we'll dismantle, slots are not empty, so let's sell all of these off and we'll buy them back again. And we'll sell all of these off, and we will then dismantle this and dismantle that. And what I'll need to do before I dismantle that, I'll just take the new hub. So baggage hub, baggage depot is what I'm after. I want to match exactly what I've got going on over there so that we ease the whole thing in. That is not quite what I'm doing there. This is the right way around. There we go. Plop that one in there. I'll also need to do the other ones on this side. So let's just make sure we got the exact same setup. So we'll do that right over there, and then this one on the exact same setup right over there. So there we go. We'll get those built. I need to build new hangars, so let's grab new hangars quickly. Hangars. Gonna go with the large ones. Okay, so that's out of the way. Question is, do I just squeeze them in over there? So I'll have a bit more room for other things. I don't know. Anyway, let's squeeze one on this side, and we'll squeeze one on that side for now. With that being built, let's oh, those are already dismantled, so let's go down. Let's get these hooked up again. I think that's going to be pretty much it. Getting all of that done. This is utilities, right? Let's clear some utilities here. So let's make sure to clear some of what's going on over there and some of what's going on over here. Okay, so now what we need to do is baggage in or out and in. So let's get a conveyor, and we'll kind of run it around that way and up there. And on this one, what we'll do is we will run it in there. There we go. So that's that one. Similarly over here, let's go to the utilities. We'll clear off all of these that we had in here. There we go. Get rid of that. And then this one needs to go. Ooh, this is a bit. Can I hang on? Can I switch these things around without moving the whole thing? I should be able to find a way. Anyway, can I? I cannot actually. This one I don't think, and that one we can. Okay, so what we need to do is from here. Oh, we just switch these around. Let's do producer and that one consumer, and that's going to be the whole thing. So we'll just do producer over that way. So let's clear some more utilities right over here, and what we'll do is we'll run this up like so, and then from that one we'll just run it in like that, and there you go. So those two will be immediately back up and running tomorrow. We've got people coming through here. Oh my goodness, yes. Is this working? Is what I'm keen on. So I'm very keen to see what's gonna. Ooh, did we get those hangars built? Oh, must be assigned to ExactChaos. So let's assign to you, and you. And you will be assigned to you and you. Okay. So there we go. Should that be fine? Or what is still requires at least one functional hangar with a baggage car. Absolutely. Let's get some baggage cars in here. 1, 2, 3 baggage cars over here. Let's do the same thing over there. Ooh, hang on. That's not quite what I had in mind. Let's assign vehicles. What? It looks funny. It was not what it asked previously. Okay, here we go. A Fly Dubai flight has just arrived. Now, let's see if this setup actually works. Are we going to see a bunch of people making their way to go through security? Yes, we are. Not yet. Not yet. Pathing is still towards the exits. Don't have anybody coming out of this side. Okay, so from that flight, I'm gonna keep an eye on this side to see if that is an issue. Is that... oh man, I'm truly hoping it's another big flight from that side. So, okay, obviously through security is not actually working over here. My. If we go over here, are we getting people doing the loop around? They are indeed doing the loop around. So what is the issue? What on earth is the issue? Why can't they go through here? Are these security gates being a problem? Okay, let's remove one of these security gates and see what that actually does for us. Another Fly Dubai flight on the route. All of these things are now working. We get this thing out. I'm hoping that these guys will path in the right direction. Okay, there we go. So now, if it was the security gate, that would be the thing. Oh, here they go. So the security gate was causing a bit of a stir. Okay, so maybe they don't need security gates. Well, as long as these other guys don't come out this way, then that's fine. Perfect. Perfect, then that's okay. Then give me a door. Give me a nice sliding door right over there. My goodness, now it's not actually working there. Give me a nice sliding door over there. And a bit of wall. Right there. And then what I can do is I can get rid of all of this stuff. We'll keep an eye on it to see if we later have some issues. But maybe you can't route the wrong direction through security. It's a little bit weird. But anyway, that makes a lot of sense. So these guys can now actually get in here. What is that? Why did I just see someone do... What's going on? Why? Why? Please don't tell me people are actually bypassing ticketing and going straight through there. Why? Oh no! Well, I'm taking out this thing then. That is crazy. Dismantle this. I don't want it. You shouldn't be able to go down there. I'm taking it out. Get rid of it. If that's gonna be the case, get rid of it. I don't. That's it. ID check stand. Yeah, get to the ID. Get to another ID check stand. Now I'm gonna get you aboard and reconsider. So what are you saying? At least one baggage claim zone must meet the requirements. So I'm guessing it's saying that non-secure area. What? Sector cannot be vacated by insecure passengers. What does that mean for us? Of course you can vacate, you can go into that direction. This is a bummer because now, my goodness. Let's get those stairs back in place. Stairs. Oh, guys, I'll have to figure this out in the next episode. This has been going on a bit too long. Okay, well, I'm leaving it there. It was kind of looking like it worked. I've got the main pieces of the update in now, and we can start expanding the operation. I just need to get this thing to work a little bit better now. Need to figure these things out a little bit, and we'll continue in the next episode to do exactly that. Okay guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hit the button if you liked it and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.